The older generations built systems that were genuine expressions of their era, and those systems are now expiring. Although the transition can feel like a defeat, it's actually a handoff. But the handoff can only happen when the next generation stops waiting for permission from the ones that built the door. The era that constructed the institutions, the industries, and the cultural frameworks that we all live inside, built from their own understanding and creation of the world. But here's what I also know. Those structures were not built for everyone. They were built for a very specific kind of person operating in a specific kind of world, optimizing for a specific set of outcomes. And anyone who didn't fit that template was asked to make themselves smaller, quieter, and to be more legible to a system that was never designed with them in mind. Women, people of color, anyone whose intelligence, power, or way of moving through the world didn't conform to the original blueprint. We didn't fail the system was not built to hold us at full capacity. And for generations, we have been conforming compliance for a framework that was quietly extracting from us everything that it was never built to fully accommodate. This is where it gets complicated because many of us also internalize those systems. We took their definition of success and made it our own, many times out of survival. We earned their approval and called it self-worth. We built versions of ourselves specifically designed to move through that world. And when those versions started to feel like a second skin that no longer fit, we didn't know what to do because we'd spent so long optimizing for external validation that we forgot to even ask for what it is that we actually wanted. This is what adaptation looks like under a specific set of conditions. You do not blame the plant for growing toward the only light available, but at some point the light shifts, and the plant has to decide whether to follow the old direction or to grow toward what's actually true. The old order is not the villain of the story necessarily, but it's also not the author of what comes next. The handoff is already in motion. The next era of culture, of leadership, and what it means to build something that lasts. It is being written right now by people who stopped asking whether or not the old guard would validate them, and instead started asking a far more important question. What do I know to be true, and what am I here to build from it? Its revolution and its evolution.